Well, today feels like a bull's trap for NIO. If you got in today with the anticipation that NIO will beat the bottom line on all key numbers, you were wrong. NIO missed Q4 estimates on the bottom line but edged past top line forecasts. Needless to say, NIO stock fell in the after hours. So what does this mean moving forward? Should you be selling, buying, or holding? In this video, I will go over NIO's Q4 earnings report numbers and decipher what it means. I will share with you my thoughts are and what I plan to do next, so stick around. Sawasdee krap, that's hello in Thai, and welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Anthony, and I'm a former engineer and data analytics turned entrepreneur and investor. My prior career, I was very successful in creating predictive models for Fortune 500 companies in Silicon Valley using historical data to predict future outcomes. I applied my knowledge to my own portfolio, and in the past 12 months, grew it more than 550%. In this channel, I focus on high growth and disruptive technology stocks for short-term momentum trades and long-term investments. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back and thank you for your support. Please help us grow this channel by hitting the sub button below. Make sure to hit the notification button so you get my latest video update. While you're at it, do hit and like and share the video. I will see you down there. Please note that this video is for entertainment purpose only. I'm not licensed. However, that does not mean that I won't present you with facts and trading ideas that will supercharge up your portfolio. No BS and straight to the point. So let's get right into it. Going in, analyst estimation and expectation is that NIO will narrow its net loss to 7 cents per share from a loss of 39 cents a year ago as revenue soared 148% to $1.01 billion. The unaudited results showed that NIO had a loss of 14 cents per share on revenue of $1.02 billion. This is a Q4 non-GAAP EPS beat by 24 cents, while GAAP EPS of negative 16 cents or a miss by 10 cents. NIO has already disclosed that Q4 2020 delivery numbers leaped by 111% to 17,353 vehicles, growing for the third straight quarters after the pandemic hit in early 2020. Its new, sporty, and youth-oriented EC6 luxury electric crossover outsold two older electric SUVs, the ES8 and the ES6 in December. However, sales momentum slowed to 5,578 vehicles in February from 7,225 vehicles in January, though both were up triple digits year over year. Don't let this number bother you. The reason it is down is because of Chinese New Year in China. It is China's biggest national holidays where people take 1 to 2 weeks off from work and businesses and factories are closed during that period. On top of that, February is a shorter month and historically has been a low sales month. You get the idea. People are not car shopping when they're at home spending time with their family. Guys, Chinese New Year for the Chinese is a big deal. Anyways, on January 2021, the ES6 sales led with 2,216 deliveries versus 2,035 for the EC6 and 1,327 for the ES8. The EC6 competes against the slightly cheaper made-in-China Tesla Model Y, which began delivery in January 2021. NIO did announce in January that its ET7 electric sedan will be on the market next year to compete against the Tesla Model 3, and it has planned to expand into Europe in 2021. As I've stated in my prior video, as NIO expands and grows, Wall Street and investors are more concerned with the impact on margins and production costs. In this case, gross margin improved to 17.2% in Q4 from a negative 8.9% a year ago and from 12.9% in Q3. Vehicle margins improved to 17.2% from a negative 6% a year ago and 14.5% in Q3. This is great stuff, guys. NIO's cash balance also climbed to $6.5 billion at the end of the quarter versus $3.3 billion in Q3. Now let's focus on NIO's outlook. NIO sees Q1 deliveries of 20,000 to 20,500 vehicles. That's up about 421% to 434% from a year ago and up 15 to 18% from Q4 numbers. Revenue is seen at $1.13 billion to $1.16 billion. That's up about 438% to 451% from a year ago and up 11 to 14% from Q4. What I'm really seeing from these numbers is that NIO has emerged as a strong challenger to Tesla in China after it received government funding worth about $1 billion last year that it saved it from the brink of bankruptcy and helped soothe its cash wool as it struggled with recalls and falling sales. While Tesla continued to dominate the electric vehicle market in China, NIO is also facing competition from homegrown rivals such as XPeng and other manufacturers. But from what I'm seeing is that NIO has a better branding and better image than its competitors. I believe it is creating a cult following like Tesla, except this is NIO's cult cult following in China. Let's not forget that NIO is a Chinese pride brand, and therefore it has the momentum of the Chinese people supporting NIO, and I can see a bright future for NIO in mainland China. My only concern is that how well would it do outside of China as it enters into Europe market and other countries. Let's look at its daily chart. NIO closed up at $49.76 today, or up $3.98 for an 8.69% gain on Monday, March 1st, 2021, going into the earnings report. This was on a 79% on normal trading volume. NIO was up in the pre-markets. Investors were feeling good about the Q4 earnings report. It had dipped right after the opening bell but rebounded and continue its run up. It later traded sideways, anticipating the earnings report. In after hours, it went as high as $51.55. However, once the unaudited Q4 earnings report was released, it fell sharply. Share dropped as much as 6 to 8%, but rebounded to a 4% loss in after hours after closing up 8.7% on $49.76. Let's look at the daily chart. RSI is reversing. Although its MACD is in the bearish territory, it does appear it is reversing. However, it's still trading under the 50 DMA. It traded in the lower Bollinger Bandwidth area. This is a sign of weakness. Based on today's market candlestick pattern, it did form a harami. This is a pattern of a bullish reversal. There is a chance that it will form a 3 inside up bullish candlestick pattern tomorrow. Should this be the case, we should see an uptick tomorrow on NIO stock. However, after seeing how investors reacted to the Q4 earnings report in the after hours, this might be a mild potential reversal. Otherwise, it will continue to dip and trade sideways before trending back up again. Overall, I'm still very bullish on NIO. I just think that the investors are still absorbing the numbers. Hopefully they'll realize that NIO's Q1 projection is very bullish and the stock will trade up as I had predicted. I will be waiting for confirmation tomorrow to decide if I will increase my position or not, as I anticipate a 3 inside up bullish candlestick pattern tomorrow. So there you have it. If you find the content of value, please leave a comment below. Do share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Also hit the notification bell for my next video. Now let's go make some moolahs.